Welcome back to I've Got Something to Tell You, bonus episode 11, short story edition.
Yeah.
Where we tell stories from the tops of our noggins or stories from Reddit or just wherever we find them.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start today or do you want me to start?
It's up to you. I like when you start.
Okay. I always feel like I should ask, but okay.
No,
I will start.
I'm always comfortable you taking the lead.
Okay. I got you. So let's get started with this one. When I was 9, we lived in a remote forested military area, and they say, oh my god, I can't talk today. Can't disclose too much for privacy, but yeah, let's just say spotting elephants, deer, and the occasional predator was a normal part of life there. One night, there was a formal event that our parents had to attend, and kids weren't allowed. So it was just me and my friend, they say, let's call him Carl, both 9 years old, and our younger brothers, Sam and Duke, around 5. We stayed at my place and decided to watch Shrek, which love that movie choice. I know. It was late at night, pitch dark outside because of the forest, and eerily quiet. Suddenly, the lights went out for a few minutes and then came back on. We were standing near the window when I heard Carl's mom calling out my nickname from outside. It was a strange, raspy voice, not normal, and what made it creepier was that barely anyone knew that nickname. It wasn't something that the neighbors would have known.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Carl if he heard it too, and he looked freaked out and he said no, but I heard your mom calling my name.
What?
Creepy as fuck. We both froze. There was no way our moms were anywhere nearby. They were at the party miles away, and we were alone in the house. The younger kids, Sam and Duke, said they heard the voices too. But us being 9 years old, we assumed they were just copying us or mishearing things, as they were just around 5 years old. Still, we were all terrified. We tried to distract ourselves with a movie and waited for our parents to come home. When they finally did, we told them, but of course, they didn't believe us. They brushed it off as imagination or a dream. We all eventually moved on. Fast forward almost 9 years later, Carl and I met again and were reminiscing. I brought up that night, and to my shock, he remembers everything clearly. His brother Duke did too, and my brother Sam only remembered bits and pieces, but it was enough to confirm that we hadn't imagined it. I still don't know what we heard or why, but it wasn't normal. It wasn't just a prank or a dream. But we heard each other's moms calling us in eerie voices, and when they were nowhere near us. Kind of makes me think of a mimic. Wait, what'd you say?
No, well, I was going to say it would be a great long prank for the parents to have actually done it. Like,
no, could you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I would probably do.
Yeah.
Got some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a story?
I do. So I love, did you ever watch the Jinx or anything where people getting caught on camera when they don't realize, not that they're being recorded or they think they're above the law kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this really famous clip of this guy, and so this woman in the neighborhood has gone missing, and this interviewer is interviewing people in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And just general public, interested neighbors, people who are trying to help. Mm-hmm. And she starts talking to this one guy, and he's like, yeah, I knew her. And she says it's a normal interview, but it's all caught on camera. And as soon as she says, what do you think about them finding a body? And he's like, a body? And he starts kind of getting almost woozy, and then he's like, a body? And then he's like, I gotta go sit down. And he goes to sit down. Come to find out that he was the murderer, and that he just thought that he was, again, too above, getting caught.
God.
And so when they said a body, he was like, shit, I'm caught.
Oh my god. I want to see that.
I have it if you want to see it. Oh, it's on my phone.
Show me after.
Okay.
That's really creepy though.
Yeah.
Eugh. Okay. Next story. So I've had many experiences, but I'll tell you one that freaked me out because I wasn't the only witness. I was about 12 years old and I was talking with my dad in his room. My mom was in the closet with the lights off, but we could clearly see her folding clothes. Well, during me and my dad's conversation, he had asked my mom something, but no reply. He eventually got to the point where he started to yell, and I got up and stepped into the closet, but then I heard my mom walk into the room and ask why he was yelling her name. I looked at her, and she had a towel wrapped around her. I quickly looked back into the closet and saw nothing. This obviously creeped me out and my dad out. Whatever we saw, it wasn't my mom. Whatever it was, it had her shape and even the bun my mom always had in her hair. I would have completely thought this was my imagination if it weren't for my dad also being there and seeing it too.
Oh my god.
I know, that is scary that they both saw it.
Yeah, doesn't it? No, because I was going to say, doesn't it normally only appear to one person? But then you told that story about the kid that appeared. Remember, in the pajamas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
And the grandma was, like, yelling at her because she ignored her.
The friend was there, and the kid was sleeping, and then they saw the kid in the hallway, and he was, like, sleeping in blue pajamas, but then he was in the hallway in the red pajamas, and then the friend was, like, deuces.
And you're like, that would be me.
Yeah. All right, another thing I like, this is a feel-good, is really inspiring sports stories. Like, whenever I'm just needing a pick-me-up, I like to watch, like, really good, like, when basketball players, like, somebody's gonna fall and they, like, catch them before they fall, or, like, they abandon the play to, like, make sure that somebody's all right. Like, there's a video of these female soccer players, and one of the team members has a head wrap on, and it comes off, and all of the girls, they stop the play immediately, and both teams, like, surround the girl so that she can fix it, and, you know, because, like, that's it.
Yeah.
Very important thing. So I like to watch those. This is not one of them. So at a high school championship track meet, it was a really close qualifying round, and these two, like, rally runners, I don't know what you call them, relay runners.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Relay runners, or these two relay teams, are like neck and neck, and they're coming around the corner, and you can see this again on video. One of the girls behind her competing runner takes her baton and hits her in the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And the girl falls. Yeah, the girl falls, and, you know, obviously, like, there's big controversy. It's caught on camera, and she tries to claim that she had bumped into the girl, causing her to, like, unwillingly throw the baton.
With that much force?
With that much force. So, yeah, and the girl suffered a concussion and a small skull fracture.
Dang, she really whacked her with that.
Really whacked her. So...
those are like metal, I think.
Yeah, so she has been charged and arrested.
Are they, like, in school, like, on a team, or is this, like, professional?
It was a high school track meet.
Oh, okay. I feel like when, like, kids do that kind of stuff that young, it's like future serial killer.
Yeah.
Like, something crazy.
Well, these are, like,
that's so aggressive.
Yeah, these are, like, seniors, though. Like, they were, like, trying to compete, I think, for, like, college placements and stuff like that. Like, they weren't, like, young kids.
Still really aggressive.
Yeah. At that age, they probably at least harmed somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So you're like, I like the good ones where they're helping each other.
Yeah.
Don't like those.
Yeah. I had to lead with something good.
Well, I remember when you texted me that, I thought you said you were watching them brawl. And you said, I think you said you were watching it and... like,
bawling. They make me cry because they play this song behind it. And I can't... It's the, like, 7 years old. You know what I mean? And they always play that song behind it. And it's just like, can you not right now?
Like,
but
it gets me
can't
every
stop
time.
watching it.
Aww. Well, that's cute.
Thanks.
I'm glad they make you feel better.
Yeah. Do you have another story?
I don't. That was my last one.
All right.
Do you have any more?
No.
Okay. Well, that wraps up episode 11. If you have any stories to send us, you can send them to
igsttystories@gmail.com or DM us on any of our social media at igsttypod.
All right. Thank you for listening.
Later.